What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. Oh man, last time we left things on a massive cliffhanger, right? Ryuji and the team were just getting wrecked by the Slime King, this unkillable fifth-floor boss. I mean, its regeneration was just insane, and our guys were totally out of gas. Well, today we are diving straight into the epic conclusion of that fight. This is Chapter 12, The Golden Thunderwolf Fang.
Alright, so let's set the scene. This isn't just a fight. It's a war of attrition, a total meat grinder. The Slime King is just relentless. It's literally tearing pieces off itself and turning them into these plasma bombs, and the team is barely hanging on. Every single moment is a fight for their lives.
And get this has been going on for 20 whole minutes. Can you even imagine? It's just this horrible stalemate. They attack, he regenerates. They defend, they lose more and more energy. At this point, the team is running on empty. I mean, completely and totally drained.
And when I say drained, I mean it's gotten critical. You've got Kenta, our tank, just taking a beating. His shield arm is shredded, he's bleeding everywhere, and the shockwaves are literally cracking his bones. And what's worse? He's totally out of potions. Misaki sees this, and in a last-ditch effort, she throws Ryuji their very last one. That's it. There's nothing left in the tank. So Ryuji, he downs that potion and goes for it, right? He channels Kamui, charges in for a massive strike, and lands a deep cut. But it does absolutely nothing. The slime's body just absorbs it, like hitting a wall of jello. It heals instantly and then blasts him with this huge electrical shock that sends him flying. And in this storm, with all this ambient energy, its regeneration is basically infinite. It's unstoppable. Just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. The Slime King lets out this roar, and its whole body starts to swell up, shifting from blue to this terrifying deep purple. It's absorbing the entire storm around them, channeling it into one single horrifying attack. We're talking a map-wide extinction wave. There is no escape, nowhere to hide. But wait, someone is watching all this unfold. High above all the chaos, we see her, the mysterious senior, Violette, just casually sitting on a spiderweb, filing her nails. She's looking down at certain death, not with fear, but with curiosity, like it's all just an interesting science experiment. This is the Witch's Gambit.
So as this purple wave of doom is about to wipe them out, her voice just cuts through the storm. She says, "If you can't cut water, why not just boil it until it evaporates?" Wow, what a line. It's a total game changer, right? She's not telling him to hit it harder. She's telling him to change his entire strategy. Don't cut it, evaporate it.
And this simple piece of advice changes everything. See, up until this point, Ryuji has just been borrowing power from Kamui, but Violette's hint implies something way more dangerous. He can't just borrow the power to boil the slime, he has to become a vessel for it. He has to give up the driver's seat and let Kamui take total control. And the risk? Oh, it's huge. Kamui straight up tells him, if this goes wrong, your entire nervous system could be fried, permanently. But does Ryuji even hesitate? With total annihilation literally seconds away. No way. He just laughs, this wild look in his eyes. He yells back, nerve damage is nothing. Losing to this jelly is the real disgrace. For him, the fear of getting crippled is nothing, absolutely nothing, compared to the humiliation of losing this fight. So he just throws his arms open and screams at Kamui to take it all, everything. And boy, does Kamui deliver. The Thunderwolf dissolves into this blinding flash of golden light and just dives right into Ryuji's chest. You see this explosion of power erupt from inside him. His eyes flare gold. These insane, crackling thunder patterns spread across the skin. This is it. The Thunderwolf Fang is unleashed. We're on a whole new level now. And this new form comes with a brand new ultimate move. And the name is just epic. It's called Thunderwolf Fang Instant Hell Murder. And with that, Ryuji's body just vanishes. Poof. He's not just moving fast anymore, you guys. He has literally become a bolt of golden lightning. You can't even see him. He's not a swordsman anymore. He's a force of nature.
So what does he do? He doesn't run from that giant purple tsunami. He charges straight into it. Look at this sequence. First, he vanishes. Then, he just overwhelms the wave. He's become a living beam of pure heat and electricity. So every part of that plasma tsunami he touches, it doesn't get cut. It gets instantly vaporized, turned into steam. He's literally carving a tunnel of nothing right through the attack, heading for the core.
But the Slime King isn't done yet. It makes one final desperate move, compressing all its power into this super dense death beam that crashes into Ryuji. And for a second, it looks like it's working. Ryuji is getting pushed back. He's about to lose the clash. But then, up above, Violette just smirks. She calls it a little reward. Her spider shoots this glowing thread right into Ryuji's neck, injecting him with a powerful stimulant called overdrive. And the effect is, well, it's instantaneous. This fresh wave of raw power just floods his system. With one last massive roar, the golden lightning around him explodes, forming this giant spectral wolf's head. It just bites down, completely swallowing the king's death beam and annihilating its core. And I don't mean defeated, I mean evaporated. Gone. Not a single drop left. Okay, let's all take a breath. Wow, what a battle. But now we gotta get into the analysis, because there's a huge question hanging in the air, right? Was that gamble actually worth it? I mean, yeah, Ryuji unlocked this insane new power, but the potential cost is massive. This wasn't a simple power-up. This was a devil's bargain. So let's break it down, gain versus cost. The gain is pretty obvious, right? He got a new ultimate form that can beat an enemy that was literally unbeatable before. He's not just cutting things anymore, he's vaporizing them. But the cost, oh man, the cost is steep. He is risking permanent, catastrophic nerve damage every time he does this. Plus, he has to completely surrender his mind to Kamui, and we still have no idea what Kamui really wants. This is the power that could absolutely consume him.
Alright, so after that absolutely insane near-death fight, the team wakes up where you'd expect, the Academy Medical Bay. They're exhausted, but they're alive. They're just starting to let the victory sink in when Aino, the school's AI, just floats in with an announcement that's going to turn everything completely upside down. It's time for the coming Civil War.
So, Aino just cheerfully announces the start of the Thunder Flash Academy Festival Trinity Tournament. Apparently this is a huge deal, an academy-wide event that only happens every few years. And this isn't your average school festival tournament, oh no. This is a stage designed to find the absolute strongest students, the ones who might, just might, have what it takes to reach the legendary Seat of the Gods.
But, and this is a huge but, there's a brutal twist. A really cruel rule for the freshmen. Each class gets to send only one representative. Just one. All of a sudden, it's not about teamwork anymore. Friends, teammates, rivals, they all have to fight each other. If they want to advance, they're gonna have to go through their own classmates. Talk about drama. And naturally, Masaki's first thought is, well, I'm out. She's a support type, right? How could she possibly win a one-on-one against an attacker like Ryuji? But Aino just shuts that idea down. Aino says, there are no useless dreamlinks, only useless minds. And to prove it, she pulls up footage of the last tournament's champion, a student called the Saint, who won the whole thing with a pure support-type build, just outthinking and humiliating all the heavy hitters.
And that is where we're left at the end of Chapter 12. I mean, that victory against the Slime King was one for the ages, but it's already in the rearview mirror. Now we've got this new, much more personal conflict brewing. The tournament arc is officially on, and the rules are basically designed to cause betrayal and heartbreak. So it all comes down to this one question. In a class jam-packed with killers, who is going to climb over their own friends to become the one?